More and more of us are fitting dash cams to our cars, and what we're recording about our driving habits on our roads is just astonishing. Accidents, near misses, stupidity and downright dangerous behaviour. But the dash cam capital of the world is Russia. From back streets to motorways, you take your life in your hands behind the wheel and on the footpath. Just ask reporter Denham Hitchcock, who bought himself an old Lada and hit the record button on his dash cam.
The explosion of dashcam videos in the old Soviet Union is no accident. Well, actually, it is. Thousands and thousands of accidents. Describe for me what it's like on Russian roads.
It's something like fighting without rules.
It's dangerous out there.
Yeah. They speed, they crash, they fight. A tiny piece of electronics is exposing the lawless life on Russian roads. From the funny to the frightening.
She stole my whiskey.
The terrible drivers, the corrupt police. Yet, as you'll learn, slowly but surely, dash cams are making these treacherous roads safer. Moscow is home to 12 million people, and that's where President Vladimir Putin lives, the Kremlin. This city is the centre of government, power and commerce, but it has another claim to fame. It's the world capital of dashcams. 1 in every 3 cars in Moscow is fitted with one, from the imported BMWs and Mercedes to the Lada, the country's cheapest and most popular car. Nothing says Russian car like the Lada, and you can pick one of these up for about 30,000 rubles, which is about $900. Bolshoi, spasibo. Isn't she a beauty? They're built like a tank and handles like one too. Solid, thick, hardened steel for Siberian winters. Suspension, also very solid for ruined roads. But it's perfect for what we need it for, which is simply surviving 1 week on Russian roads. Okay, take 2. Factoring in the higher population, Russians are 3 times more likely to be killed in a car crash than drivers in Australia. Nearly 30,000 die on Russian roads every year. And judging by all the near misses, it's a miracle the numbers aren't higher. Russia's dashcam videos have flooded the internet. More than 200,000 clips on YouTube, and more still on dozens of Russian websites. And all of this would have been unthinkable back in the USSR. Back then, during communism, few people outside of the elite had cars. But once the Cold War ended, owning a hot car became the coolest thing. And with hardly any history of road safety, it quickly got out of hand.
In the early 90s, aftermarket was open and somebody could afford more powerful car, and so oh, I have some, I don't know, Jeep Cherokee with 300 horsepower and I can push. I have a really powerful car and look what I can do. Yeah. And It was crazy.
On a Saturday night near the abandoned factories and power plants of old Russia, we found a high-powered demonstration of new Russia's aggressive car culture.
I'm in an industrial estate less than 1 hour's drive from the city centre of Moscow, and this is pretty simple. It's a quarter-mile drag race flat out, but it's a public street. There's no safety barriers, there's no street lights. There's a whole lot of horsepower, and every one of them is recorded on dash cams. Every one of these drivers has paid a $10 entrance fee, but that money does not go to the organisers. It goes straight into the pockets of police in return for them looking the other way.
Tonight, police turn a well-paid blind eye. But that's not where the corruption ends, and that's a big reason why dash cams have exploded, to stop corrupt cops and officials ripping off honest drivers. In Russia, anyone with enough money or influence can get a flashing blue light and use it to speed and cut through traffic. Watch the Mercedes in front with the blue light. It's being driven by a member of Russia's secret police. He cuts left and hits the silver four-wheel drive, which also has a dash cam. Normally, this man is above the law.
Usually it happens like this, that the ordinary people are guilty in any accidents with the car of special services.
The initial accident report blamed Anna Akhmakshina, but police didn't count on her dashcam video and were forced to drop the charges.
In some cases, the only way to prove that you are not responsible.
A common Russian scam is to extort money by faking an injury after first staging an accident, often by throwing themselves at oncoming cars.
They know what to do, they analyze your speed, they analyze how fast you will brake. Okay, it is safe.
And then take your money.
And take your money.
The police also have video cameras. Here, they're in hot pursuit of a taxi with an officer holding on for dear life. Road rage is familiar to all of us, but in Russia, it's an art form. When the red mist hits, the reds sure like a blue. This driver, angry at being cut off, has just been pepper sprayed. Now, here is his response.
Он обошел машину с другой стороны, ударил ногой по другому.
He started hitting the bonnet, broke the windscreen, got on the roof, jumped on the top of the car, and bounced on the roof. After that, he got in his car and left.
Denis Terentiev's dashcam evidence meant his attacker was not only forced to pay compensation, but faces 2 years jail. The video never lies.
Так угадать, чтоб не сам, чтобы в спину ножом. Убиенных щадят, отбивают и балуют раны. Не скажу, прошу.
No matter how many times you watch Russia's dashcam videos, there's always a surprise around the corner. Sometimes without it, you simply wouldn't believe it. Dash cameras have even recorded global news events.
The date was February 15 last year. The time was 9:20 in the morning. And overhead, a meteor flashed across the sky at 70,000 kilometres an hour. That's roughly 60 times the speed of sound. It happened in the blink of an eye. But thanks to this country's obsession with dash cams, we got to see it from every angle.
Dash cams captured the shockwave that followed as it smashed windows in thousands of buildings and homes. Among the most surprising accident footage are the close calls, the near misses, and miraculous escapes that make your heart skip a beat.
Many of those accidents happen right here, the one place on Russian roads where a pedestrian should be safe.
Oh my God!
It misses him by centimetres, but he's a local and is hardly fazed. He casually goes back for the tyre. And then there are those moments where out of the carnage, the impossible happens. On the road, in the path of oncoming trucks, a young child lies dazed. Then, rescue. To the rest of the world, Russia's dashcam videos are a form of instant entertainment. But the unexpected result for Russians is far more profound. Roads are becoming safer, drivers more considerate, and police less corrupt.
Now I see that everything changed. People become more polite, and policemen become very polite.
Are dashcams making Russian roads safer?
Little by little, yes. Little by little, yes.
Which could be why my little larder and I survived the mean streets of Moscow without a scratch.